Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in New York City.
All right, we are going to talk about celebrities that got caught at P. Diddy's supposed freak-offs. All right, look, nobody needs 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant, at least not by himself. So let's check out some of the celebrities who attended P. Diddy's infamous parties.
It's safe to say P. Diddy has seen a sizable fall from grace.
Now, there's a lot of controversy around this. He's obviously incarcerated right now with no chance of bail. This happened very recently, and as a result, everybody's talking about it, and there are a lot of people that are concerned they may be called or, exposed for their participation.
Diddy's white parties are now being seen in a much different light.
Now, there are a number of celebrities that have been named and photos that are resurfacing recently that, make people go, Clearly, Diddy's been a topic of conversation for a long time. And what's most recent is a bunch of photos from a July 4th party in 2000 featuring Jennifer Lopez and Aaliyah. Now, this is July 4th, 2000. Jennifer Lopez, Aaliyah, Damon Dash, and others were seen lounging in a massive bed together.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They did have a relationship from 1999 to 2001, and this is a time that they were together, so the party reflects a period in time when they were a couple. Now, J-Lo's mom also, went viral when she was on the Wendy Walsh show way back then, when she was in the audience, asking if they would get back together.
Always see you getting back with Puffy in a little way.
Now, the connection to, J-Lo and these parties has not been, let's say, proven. That being said, you're seeing a lot of tabloids and a lot of media talking about, there being evidence of her in these videos. Now, Justin Bieber was just a teenager at this time. He was connected to Diddy going back when he was 15 years old. We know this. And we know that he engaged and participated in things that probably a person at that age who was being mentored by somebody that you entrusted should not have participated in. There was a video where he had said, that he's going to be there he has 48 hours with Diddy. We're hanging out and we're doing what we can't really disclose what we're doing. We hanging out and we can't really talk about that. But it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. And he said, I have been given custody of him. He signed to Usher, and I had legal guardianship of Usher when he was under his control, but he didn't have legal guardianship of Justin Bieber. That being said, he did expose him to things that he probably shouldn't have been exposed to, and that's the reason why post Diddy camp or Sugar camp or whatever the heck it was, Justin then reported to having a lot of mental issues, a lot of, things that he describes as a dark period in his life. Now, Usher talked about his wild experiences post, years later. He was on several interviews and he was on the Howard Stern show. And he talked about it that he went there basically to see the lifestyle. Now, it was in a 2016 interview that he shared details about what it was like living with Diddy at just 14 years of age. And what's interesting is that he said, hey, I think that, Howard Stern wanted to have him say something actually corroborating or like he did or what he witnessed, but he didn't admit to anything specific. He just said, not really. I got a chance to see some things. I don't know if I could indulge and even understand what I was looking at. It was pretty wild. It was crazy. There were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it. You're 14 years old. You're seeing some stuff you don't understand or you shouldn't understand. And when he asked if he would send his kids to Puffy Flavor Camp, Usher said, a hell no to the no, and laughed about it, okay? So that should give you some insight into whether or not, some of these current allegations, there's any truth to that. I think the biggest challenge for Diddy right now is the sensationalism of the media. And, you know, even though you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, is a lot of evidence and a lot of tabloids and a lot of everything that is corroborating him as somebody who is already guilty, you know. And just because you own 1,000 bottles of baby oil, I mean, maybe that's his thing. Maybe he bathes in baby oil. I don't know. Who needs that much baby oil? And by the way, it's not even a great lubricant. Baby oil is like, there's other natural things. Okay, so I don't know what that's for. Maybe he just enjoyed, you know, sliding down his slide with baby oil. I have no idea. But that's really pointless. I think, you know, that doesn't mean that just because he's got more baby oil than Costco, that he is involved in those things. And I'm not saying he is or isn't, right? I'm not here to report on my personal feelings about it. I'm really just talking about what the public sentiment is saying about it for Daily Break TV. Now, other people who were associated with P. Diddy during a white party, in fact, he threw Kim Kardashian, Khloe, the Kardashian sisters, a lavish party at his $40 million Holmby Hills estate in 2019, which is the same estate that was raided 5 years ago, or most recently, where they found, you know, stuff in there. And there was conversation where Khloe was saying, hey, you know, I saw Justin at a party and there were a lot of naked people around and he was a kid, right? So, and Khloe, you're at a party with naked people around. I mean, do your thing. But these are some of the people that were involved in that. A video of the event, which featured celebrities like the Kardashians, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg, Paris Hilton, Naomi Campbell, and the late Kobe Bryant, they were recently posted by record producer Stevie J. He tweeted this on social media saying, "This is what a real Diddy party looks like." Now, Diddy always had a reputation for throwing extravagant parties. In fact, I recall seeing a video where Kevin Hart was like at the same party and he was like, nah. He didn't want to participate in certain things. And you could hear Diddy on the mic saying, grab a girl, do, you know, like, party it up, have a great time. And he's known for throwing these, you know, big bashes. In fact, Leonardo DiCaprio was at one of the white parties, and he apparently threw a legendary white party. And this was right in 1999, right after the Titanic's massive success. Leonardo DiCaprio was on a massive high. Here he is, a star. He's going to one of the stars. Titanic was massive, and he's at P. Diddy's house for the white party. And he had other celebrities there, a tribe called Quest, Jerobi White. And yeah, there's no mention necessarily of the freak-off happening at that white party, but we don't know what happens after hours. During that same party, these are the other celebrities that were seen there: Kimora Lee Simmons, who then husband Russell Simmons, Matthew Broderick, Sarah Jessica Parker, Aaliyah, so much more. And what's interesting is that Leonardo was 25. That seems to be the cutoff age of the women that he dates. And he was photographed alongside Diddy and a few pals as they were smoking and sipping on some champagne. Other people on Diddy's guest list include Paris Hilton, Howard Stern, Kelly Osbourne, Aretha Franklin, Martha Stewart, Tommy Lee, Pamela Anderson, Regis Philbin, Vera Wang, Nick Cannon, Mariah Carey. Now, there was a time that he wanted to party with Prince Harry and Prince William. However, William was like, yeah, I want to get married and I don't want anything to ruin. This was like just before he was about to get married. And it is well-known fact that Beyonce and Jay-Z are part of his elite circle. There's allegations. Again, these are all allegations. There's no hard evidence about it. They haven't been put into question that they participated in all of these things. You know, they talk about Diddy's elite social circle and how they're seen at the most exclusive gatherings. Well, however, there's also a dark side to all of that. When you hear some of the tales and the different stories that are coming out, from bodyguards to, you know, the women who are obviously talking about, who are putting forth these allegations, the racketeering and everything else, you have to question or be curious as to whether or not they knew that things were going on in the background, okay? Because Justin recently had shared that, Yeah, he's shocked. He's literally shocked. He probably was sheltered from some things, and so he did keep a respectable distance, and he's not really talking about it, and likely there could be reason to not want to talk about it. I mean, this is something in his past. Why would you want to bring something up that's in his past? So would love to know what you guys think about this whole situation. Just because you are part of the party, does that mean that you participate? What are these freak-offs, and why does he have 1,000 bottles of baby oil? I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's Carmelia Ray for Daily Break TV.